Hello sweeties, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be learning the sewing part of this beautiful 3-piece corset blouse. I've already posted the cutting part on my channel last 2 days, so in case you have not seen it, just check it out. It's the last video on my channel. So if you love this blouse, make sure you stay glued, and please remember to give this video a thumbs up, share this video with others, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. So I place all the patterns on the main fabric so that I can cut them out, as you can see me doing. So the first one I cut is for the front, so I'm cutting out the back part. So the next thing I will do is to iron my hairstay on both of them. So I'm cutting both the lining and the main fabric, so I'll go ahead and iron hairstay on all of them, both the cup. This is the center back. So I'll make a notch for easy identification because all the parts, they all look alike, so please take note. So these are all my patterns. I've ironed hairstay on them, both the lining and the main fabric. Can you see? So this is the cup. So I iron both hairstay and wedding on it. And please, after ironing your wedding and your hairstay, so after ironing your hairstay and your wedding on your cup, make sure you still give them numbers because you will mess it up definitely. So this is my center front and my side front. This is how I'll be attaching them together. Can you see? This is the main fabric. This is the main fabric. I will do the same thing to the lining. So this is my cup. They are all numbered. To avoid confusion, please number your cup. So this is the side front and the center front. So I'll stitch them together before I will now stitch the upper parts that made up the 3-piece. So can you see? This is how I'll be stitching it. Then this, can you see? So I'm done stitching them together. So this is what my cup look like. Can you see? So I've given them a good press. Then I went ahead to trim the sewing allowance so that there won't be bump, you get, to make it flatter. So always measure the upper part so that you know if they are all the same measurement, to know if your cup, if they are all accurate. So this is the lining and the main fabric. So I'll go ahead and trim it out. One of the lining is wider. Can you see that? Please guys, remember to share this video. Give this video a thumbs up. If you watch this video till the end, you will not have issue with this 3-piece corset. Can you see how smooth it is? So I've joined the center front and the side front together. So this is it. This is the back part. Can you see? So this opening at the center is where I'll be attaching my loop. So that's the center back right there. This is the lining, and this is the lining for the front parts. So this is what it is. So the next thing I will do is to stitch my bone casing. Can you see? So I iron one part. This is the center. So after stitching it, I will now close it, then stitch on that part where I folded. So I will be attaching it. I think I have about 11 bony at the front part. Yes, I think I have about 11. Can you see? So I'm done attaching all my bony casing. I've stitched them on the front. This is the front part. So the next thing I will do is to pick up my cup. Please remember to place your cup well. You know, it has center front and it has side front. So make sure that the side that's supposed to be at the center is at the center, and the part that's supposed to be at the side is at the side. Please take note. That is the reason why you have to number all your cup, number all the pieces so that you don't mess it up. So this is for the lining. Can you see? I like using strong wedding for my cup. I don't like ready-made cup like that. I hardly use it because this wedding gives me what I want, so I do it myself. Can you see what it look like? Isn't this beautiful and very accurate? Can you see our 3-piece cup? This is our 3-piece corset. So this is how I'll be inserting my bony to my dress, but not now. I will do that much later. Can you see what it look like? So I'll go ahead and give it a good press. So I will pick up the yoke part. So the next thing I will do is to cut the yoke with the yoke pattern. Can you see that? So this is the back part. I will cut the yoke for the back part too. I also stitch my bony casing to the back part. So I'll go ahead and cut out the yoke. I'm cutting it on fold. This is for the front. I didn't double it because this knit is a bit strong, so I didn't want to double it. So if you are using the other illusion neck knit, you can double it. You can even triple it. So this is for the back. So I'll open it up and show you what it look like. Can you see that? So the next thing I will do is to cut the sleeve. So this is my sleeve. I folded it. So from the shoulder points, I came down by 4 inches. So on that 4 inches, I will take my round armhole. My round armhole is 18 inches. So I will now connect it from there to the upper part of my sleeve. So I came down again by 8 inches. That will serve as my bicep. So I will take my round bicep, which is 6.5. So I added 1 inch for sewing allowance. So after my bicep, I went down to the wrist part of my sleeve. Then I now took my round wrist divided by 2. Remember, this is on fold, so I inputted it. So the next thing I will do is to cut it out. You know, I'll be completing the length of this sleeve with the gathered part, as you see in the video at the beginning. So what I have here, the length of the one I'm cutting out is about 17 inches instead of 22 inches. So I will now use the gathered part to complete the length of my sleeve. So this I'm cutting now is for the gathers. It's about 5.5 inches. So the fullness of your gathers will determine the length you will cut. So if you want it to be so full, you can cut it, you can make it longer. So as you gather, you size it. You get what I'm saying? So that's it for the gathered part. So can you see, I've already stitched the yoke to the main body of the dress. So the next thing I will do is to pick up my lining. Can you see what I'm doing? So I will stitch it. After stitching them together, the next thing I will do is to top stitch on the lining. So I'm done doing that. Can you see what my blouse is looking like at this stage? At this point, I've not even inserted my bony. So this is the back part. I've joined the yoke. I've stitched the yoke to the main body. So this is the center back. Can you see that? So this is the sleeve. This is the gathered part. Can you see? I'm just placing it on my wrist so that you see what I'm talking about. Can you see what they look like? So that's it for that. So this is the main sleeve. I've turned the side with the lining. So the next thing I will do is to join the shoulders. I place the back part on top of the front part. So I'll go ahead and stitch them together. So after stitching them together, the next thing I will do is to join the side. So you can see me doing before I will now attach the sleeve. Go ahead and join the two sides. So this is my sleeve. So I've joined the two sides. Can you see? I've joined the back to the front part. So this is what my blouse is looking like at this stage. So I'll go ahead and give it a good press. So after that, the next thing I will do is to fix the sleeve. I will attach the sleeve. Okay, you see, so I will locate the midpoint of the shoulder. So I will attach it. Can you see that? Can you see what I'm doing? I will open that armhole part. So this is what it is. So at this point, I will go ahead and insert all the bony. So after inserting the bony, I will stitch at the edge so that the bony will not exceed where I want them to be. Can you see the sleeve? These are the two sleeves. We are almost done with this blouse. Please, I'm sure you must have subscribed, you must have given this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and please make sure you make this dress for yourself. So the next thing I will do is to use my bias to close the down parts. Make sure you push your bony inside, push it very well. So I will also be showing us a video on how I gum the applique to this dress, and it's going to be a very short video. So guys, make sure you stay glued to this channel so that you won't miss out on anything. If you stay glued here, you will know how to, you won't have issue making a corset, whether blouse or gown for yourself. So this is my applique, my cup chain applique. See you in our next tutorial, and bye for now.